guys. I'm Danny Johnson, CEO of TPP Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are live. I'm back in Maryland. I'm back home. My voice is still gone, but I'm back home. Super excited to be back last night. I got in the afternoon. Soon as I got in, I went straight to sleep. And slept all the way up to about close to 8 o'clock. Then was up for a few hours trying to get some stuff done for the show, and then went right back to sleep. It was, let me tell you, absolutely love sleep. I don't know about y'all, but sleep is great, okay? It's underrated, and it's great. Make sure if y'all are watching right now, y'all hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Somebody said, RIP to the headphone users. Omar, my guy, I like to use headphones. Are you picking on me because I have headphones? Omar, come on, Omar. I think my headphones are pretty good. I like them. OB Dolphin Carry On says, I love sleep too. Oh my gosh, sleep is great. People say you sleep when you're dead. Hey, I like sleep a lot too. All right, well look, check it out. This is Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. I'm talking about Clock Blockers. Super excited. As you guys can see here, I love hanging out with y'all. Absolutely love it. If you guys want to hang out with me more and see more shows and what we have to offer here on the YouTube side, sign up to become a YouTube member here on the channel. Join now. We got a lot of people. Like, for example, today's anniversary. I have to give a big shout out to this guy right here, Chef Shu. For some reason, it won't let me put it up in the thing, but it says, good morning, Stephen D. Looking forward to seeing if our team learned from our abuse on Sunday. Still loyal and rep my team, even though I get criticized for it. SKPLB is for blessings. All right, well, look, man, I just want you to know that I love you, my guy, and it is your 5-month anniversary. You have been here since day one, A1 day one. That's how long we've been doing this for. And Chef Shu, you have been a part of it now for 5 months. So everybody needs to give a big shout out to Chef Shu. He was the first person to ever sign up to become a member of the channel from a YouTube membership standpoint. And he is part of the DWA loyalty membership deal. And let me just tell you, he is awesome. Awesome. 4Ps equals payoff says, man, my man Steven breathing heavy like our O-line coach should be. Bro, I have a cough drop in. Okay. I don't think I got sick or anything. I just think I was completely wiped out. That whatchamacallit, that sun in Florida, that 125-degree sun, that's not the same sun, by the way, that I have here in Maryland. Just so y'all know, that is a different type of sun. Trey Burton says, keep grinding, Stephen D. The show's getting better and better. No, I'm just saying RIP headphone yours because you were super loud on the mic. Okay. I get what you're saying, Omar. I like it. I understand what you were saying. Estefan says, Fins up. What's up, Estefan? How are you, brother? Look, if you guys want to donate to the channel and help the channel grow, be able to help me get really better headphones than the one I was using, like Omar said, you guys can do it one of 3 ways. You guys can use the YouTube Live Super Chat. You guys can also do the PayPal MSM Podcast Network. And you guys can also do $ MSM Podcast Network. So if you guys want to help the channel grow, that's the way to do it. Okay? Super excited. If you guys can donate, great. If you can't, the way you can help the channel grow is by hitting the like button and sharing. Those are the ways that you can do it. So any little bit helps, even if it's $1. And if you're not able to do it, just sharing and letting people know that we're here and helping this channel grow, that helps too. I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsors of the show, Tail Greeter. Shout out to Tail Greeter. Absolutely amazing. Tail Greeter. The tailgate is a way for fans to express their love and passion for a team and city. The community in the parking lot allows everyone to be themselves no matter where they're from or what team they root for. When it comes down to it, there's no denying the allure of the game day experience. Well, look, if you guys wanted to see a really cool tailgate, go to Miami Sports Music's homepage. Look up the pregame show. Okay, there's a playlist there called the pregame show, Tail Greeter pregame show. And look up this past Sunday's tailgate. It's fire. It's 2 hours worth of fire. Shout out to Cameron and East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. You guys want to go to an awesome tailgate, that is the tailgate to go to. It's absolutely an amazing experience. I loved every second of it, and I loved hanging out with everybody, and that's going to get bigger and better. There's a lot of things we're going to do differently as we move forward, and I want to see y'all there. So sign up, become a member of the channel, and then go follow Tail Greeter on social media at Tail Greeter. And then go get your tailgate ticket and be with us at the next tailgate. Let's go. Come on, you don't want to miss it. It's awesome. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Wow, you're in Maryland too. A little bro is balling out there with the Maryland College. Yes, Anthony. Totally is. Shout out to Bob Young and the $5 donation. Thank you, Bob, with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Steven, your cam was looking blurry like Japanese adult films. When? When was my cam looking blurry? Ennis, good morning. Good morning, Steven. The All 22 has the fan base divided, and it's sad some people see the truth and choose to ignore it. Ain't no point in preaching to some of this. Chef Shu, thank you for the acknowledgement at Stephen D. Hashtag family respect. Hashtag day one. You've been here since day one, brother. No doubt about that. And it's a whole channel ignoring and still talking BS, and that pisses me off. Talk to me, Ennis. What's up? Hey, Steven, it's Caden. What's up, Caden? How are you? Caden is awesome. Caden is a longtime Miami Dolphin fan. Steven, it sounds your mic sounds like it's peaking. It's my voice. It is my voice. Here, let me. What about now? How does it sound now? Huh? Does it sound better now? Let me know. I just changed some of the settings on it. And if it doesn't, let me know. What about now? Does it sound better now? Let me know. Let me know. Be in the chat. I can't hear you if you're not in the chat, so let me know. Let's see here. Sounds better. Okay, Take McBride says, oh, yeah, you're good now. Lower but better. Okay, hopefully this is better. This good? Darren says, way better. Awesome. See, that's why you guys are helping me. Look at you. I'm going to have to get co-produced by the chat room. Co-produced by the chat room. You guys are great. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's see here. Estefan, let's see. I was the one watching the Pats game with you. All right, so Caden lives up here in Maryland. Caden, I want to say, is 14 or 13. And his parents go to my church. And Caden goes to my church as well. So Caden lives up here in Maryland. His mother and father are not Dolphins fans. And Caden is a Dolphins fan. I don't know how that happened, but he is. And so his parents say that he watches the show. He watches all sort of Miami Dolphins stuff. And he wanted to watch a football game with me. And I said, of course. So he came over, him and his family. And he's got a little brother and a little sister. They all came over, and they watched the Pats game over at my house in week 1. And he's never watched a game with another Miami Dolphins fan before. So everybody needs to give a big shout out to Caden. Okay, 13 years old, repping the Dolphins in a whole other state, and yeah, that's a big deal. I saw myself in Caden. So it was really cool that he got to watch a Dolphins game with other Dolphins fans, and that's what I wanted to. Rodrigo says, we love you, Caden. Rodrigo says his family probably hates him. Hey, look, I know his mom and dad love him. Bob Young says, fins up, Caden. Dolphin Don says, props, Caden. Darren W says, welcome to the game, Caden. I like it. I like it. See, that's the family that we have here. We're family. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I like it. Flipside Fishing says, Caden's going to make it in life. I believe so. I 100% agree so. Want to give a big shout out to 305sports.net and my main man. I'm talking about this guy right here, Jamie Bahamas. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once here. Yeah, make sure you go check out my man, Jamie Bahamas, 305sports.net for all the latest coverage in Miami Dolphins. He's got great content out there on 305sports.net. You can read the latest articles. And make sure you go follow my man, Jamie, on social media at the Jamie Bahamas. Okay? So make sure you guys go do that. All right. Enough of all that. How's it going? How is it going? So I just want to kind of bring you up to date on how the rest of the week here is going to go. So obviously today we're going to do kind of a game preview, and we're going to talk about the week 3 game between the Raiders and the Dolphins. Tomorrow is going to be Throwback Thursday, where we're going to talk about all-time greatest games versus the Raiders, any history between the Raiders and how that works between each other. And then Friday, we're going to talk about this, a fan base divided. It's something that's really near to my heart. You know, Spread Kindness Fridays. And my goal on Friday is to bring the fan base together. So it's going to be a really cool episode. So make sure you guys have everybody come out and like it. I can't even lie, Caden. If I raise a kid that chooses another team, I'm putting them out. But shout out to you for choosing the right team. Oh, I love it. Let's see here. Michael Fisk, aqua and orange for life, Caden. Tyler Schmidt says, fins up, Caden. I like it. Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about on Friday. Okay, but today we're going to do a game preview episode of the Raiders and Dolphins, because I don't want to talk about anything but this Raiders and Dolphins game. I don't want to talk about how I've been going to other people's channels and listening to the fan base bickering for the last week. Hell, even on my channel, they've been doing it. I just don't want to see it no more. I don't want to see the bickering. I want to see the love, the positivity. How are we going to beat this Vegas Raiders team? That's what I want to see. How are we going to do it? All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put the clip, the link into the clip, or into the chat box, excuse me. And y'all come on. Y'all hang out with me. And we'll have some conversations. We'll talk about what is it going to take to win against Vegas on Sunday. Right now, I think we're all kind of waiting on news. Is Tua going to play, which I think he is. Is Derek Carr going to play, which I think he is. We'll have to see how all that works, and we'll go from there. All right, so just come on. I'll bring you on. We'll do a panel this morning. First person we got to the panel is Rashad. What's up, Rashad?
Good morning.
Good morning to you, man.
Yep, just here for the conversation. Getting ready for this game Sunday.
Well, what do you think so far, man? I mean, look, Vegas has played us, really good over the last couple of years, even when they've had a mediocre team.
They're
a better team this year.
Yeah, I'm originally from Oakland. Well, wasn't born here, but I'm raised here. They're in Vegas now, but the fan base is still the same. I'm not betting this year. I refuse. I'm so uncertain with what's going on, but I think we should win this game. We definitely should. We have a high-powered defense. That's how I'm putting it. How teams have high-powered offenses. We have a high-powered defense. We match up to what the Raiders bring so well. They run the ball, but they don't get those chunk runs like other teams do. They got Kenyon Drake, but he's pretty much just a third down back now for them. Brandon Jacobs is a power back who gets 3 to 4 yards a carry. As long as we can stop Henry Ruggs and Derek Carr and Waller, pretty much, we should win this game.
Let me take myself off mute. I think a reality is the Miami Dolphins are probably going to have a very tough game, a lot tougher than I thought 10 days ago. 10 days ago, I would have said, oh, Miami looks, they played, New England well in New England. They struggled in some key areas, but they went to New England. I was like, there's no way we're going to lose to Vegas in Vegas. Obviously, after this Sunday's game, I have a lot of other perceptions of the team. And, what I would have to say is Miami has to step up on a lot of different areas, not just the O-line, not just the quarterback play, a lot. And so if Miami's going to win this game, here's a reality. If Miami wins this game, we're a better team than we were on Sunday. And Sunday was not, I'm not going to say it was a fluke, but it definitely was. We weren't prepared.
I agree.
Right? If we lose on Sunday, God forbid, knock on wood, then I think we're the team that I think that a lot of the fan base expects us, like is saying that we are right now.
Yeah. That the media is saying that we are, because
who cares what the media is saying? I'm more worried about the fan base, right? And I don't want to talk about the fan base divided. I want to talk about that on Friday. But, I mean, that's the reality of where we're at. We have two sides of this fan base. One that is, right, Sunday was a fluke. Don't let Sunday. And the other is Sunday's real. You can say it's a fluke if you want, but it's real. It happened. And there are real flaws within this team and in this franchise. So how do you move forward? Well, I think you move forward by playing the next game and getting prepared for the next opponent.
I didn't think about it like that, but I like that. That sounds good.
You have no other choice. I mean, it goes back to one game at a time.
Yeah, that's definitely what I said week 1. I said week 1, 1-0. Next week, 1-0, even though we went 0-1. But now it's time for the next week, 1-0.
I mean, look, I think at the end of the day, what you have to look is you have to understand that Vegas is a good team. John Gruden finally has a team that I think he really, really likes.
They got together in a sense. They have their O. They got rid of some of their O-line, but there's still somebody that we cut was part of first cut, started for them last week and did amazing. Like it blew my mind. I was sitting there, I was like, I know that name. I think it was the French. Was he from? It's some type of I cannot think of the name.
If you guys know the name, put it in the chat box.
He played guard for them. I believe we had him at tackle. We probably had him at guard. I don't know, but he started for them. And I was sitting there, I was like, did we just pass up on possibly a starting office? I would take any offensive line, any other starting offensive lineman in the NFL over any one of ours right now. Like, I think we have the worst offensive line at every position.
Illuminor.
Yeah. He started for the Raiders last week and held his own. And I was mind blown. I couldn't believe it. Honestly.
I mean, look, here's a reality, So this is part of the problem with the fan base, right? So you have people on different channels that are saying, X, Y, and Z. Whenever there are Tua supporters, there are Tua, I don't want to say haters, but very critical of Tua. There are people that are on other channels that are playing the fence. And there are people that I believe are like me, right? That is, hey, I feel that I'm neutral from a standpoint of I just want to see Miami do well.
Same.
Right. And I want to keep it positive. But I also have to keep it real. And I think that's part of what I have not, well, I don't want to say I haven't done. I just think I've been very positive, and not as critical or not as real. And so what I've done over the last few days is I've looked at the all 22 game film. I've looked at different people's takes, from Reason to TDs to Dudley Do-Wrongs, to K Flexens, just everybody. Like, what are their thoughts of everything? And I have to admit that this team just has a lot of flaws, a lot more than I thought we had.
A lot. And what was that, Monday? I came in here and I said what I said. I was told I was wrong. And what's the guy name? The beat writer from
Daniel.
Finside. No. The dreadlock. Omar.
Omar Kelly.
Omar got on Twitter, played the video, said exactly the same. We were out. That very first play was just better coaching. It was the perfect play call by the defense that countered our offensive play. And I was told, no, he shouldn't have motion. That's part of the offense. It was a motion height. It was this, it was that. I don't care. I was talking about one play. I got grilled, and now the whole fan base is going back and forth about these plays. And I'm like, we as a team, we weren't ready offensively. We just like a lot of it goes to the offensive line, but we can't forget about the receivers that dropped the ball. Tua.
Look, I mean, before we even get into people dropping the ball and everything, I think we have to get basics down. I think we have to get basics down.
Tell me about it.
Like if I could live with last week's loss if it was purely our wide receivers dropped the passes, because that means our wide receivers weren't good enough, and that's what it was, right?
Right.
And we addressed the wide receivers in the offseason. So it's just mean that we made the bad choice, which, by the way, I don't think that we did. I'm just saying that's how I would have seen it. That's how I would have perceived it. But the reality is I was confident in choking. I was hold on. Let me take a drink.
Handle your business.
Man. All right. I was confident in Greer and Flores, right? And because I was confident in Greer and Flores, I assumed that they did everything that they needed to do to address certain issues of this team. The reality is that watching last week's game, it showed all the flaws of this team. Every last one of them.
All of the flaws. Oh, my God.
Drop balls is the same as miss a block. Didn't do the job. How is catching the balls not basic, Steven? Shaking my head. Because in my opinion, that means if the ball got to where the receiver is, that means the offensive line did their protection. That means the quarterback read the right pass route, and that means the right play was called.
Agreed. Exactly.
So there's 3 positives to 1 negative. If my quarterback's getting sacked, if my quarterback's not even reading through his progressions, or my quarterback's not reading the defense correctly, whatever the case is, there's a lot of breakdown there. You know? And that's that's how I feel about it. I'm not saying that catching the ball is not basic. I get that. The understanding of throw a ball, catch, pass, you've learned since you were 5 years old. I get it. But the reality is that this team has more flaws that they need to address before they even get into why the hell did you not catch that pass in the end zone and we could have scored that touchdown.
All right.
Michael Fias said we had Murphy's Law game. Whatever can happen, did happen. 100%, Mike. 100%.
Like last week's game, I talked to TD. I'm like, yeah, whatever you say, you're right, TD. And there's honestly no wrong answer.
There's not a wrong answer. Say it again. Say it again.
Tua could have been more direct. He could have audible. All these things are possible. The whole he don't know the playbook and they're giving him what he can handle. I don't believe that's true. Like we were told all season, he's the one who has the grasp of the playbook. I think it's just bad play calling. You have to understand the talent that you have. You have to run with. We have to understand that Jackson might need help over there. I've never seen him pick up a blitzer. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I can't remember a time where he's like let the person in front of him go and just picked up the blitzer to the outside. Never have I ever. He's always
Never
getting
have
beat
I ever. I love it.
he's always getting beat by the end. If you think of every team that gave Tua problems, whoever he was blocking seemed to be Nick Chubb, Crosby, who else? It doesn't matter. It's pretty much that defensive end.
Excuses only satisfy the people that make them. Like he slipped and got caught and got up and caught the ball. It's not Bones, bro, my brother. It's not that. I'm not making excuses. It's the reality.
We just have players who aren't.
How's that an excuse?
They're
That's not an excuse.
Right now.
That's a reality. I don't understand that statement. It bothers me. Dolphin Don, let me bring you in. Dolphin Don, what's up, my guy?
Good morning, Fins Nation. Hey, what's up, crew? Hey, man, I got a ray of sunshine for y'all, man.
I hope
throw
so.
it out there. Yeah, man. It dawned on me this morning. You know what? Every season, most recent seasons, we have started out terrible.
Horrible. Kenny, that was terrible, Kenny.
Terrible. And so, I mean, if you look at the past, we're always starting a new regime at offensive coordinator, what have you. So by that token, I mean, we can kind of look forward to maybe things are starting to going to merge together like they have in past seasons, past this prologue. But damn, we look terrible.
Terrible, Kenny.
Horrible. That game was horrible, man. I thought we were the worst team in the league. Have friends calling me up, hey, the Dolphins. Oh man, that was hard. That was rough.
And the sad part about that loss, it felt like we were in it, even when it was 21-0. It felt like we can let
me touch on that, Rashad.
Fact. That's fact.
We sitting inside that stadium, I did feel like that. So with that being said, because I want to focus on the Raiders, and I'll swing this question out to Dolphin Don first. What do the Dolphins need to do to make sure that they start the game, in a really good place and just keep moving forward?
Don't forget about the running game. Don't abandon it.
That's great.
Because Myles Gaskin was eating. I mean, TD was talking about it earlier today. He was
games
eating
in a row.
Yeah, and we got Salvon Ahmed. We looking all right. I mean, we need to try to lean on the running game a little bit and at least give them some kind of, something. The defense, something else to focus on.
Bernard Sims said, swear jar. Can we talk about the next game we lost? Let it go. Move on it. Hit up blaming someone after only 2 games. Look, I'm going to definitely have to say that the second thing, that's what I want to talk about, is that I think there's 2 people that we have to worry about. Derek Carr, right? We have to worry about him if he plays. And then Darren Waller, right? We have to be able to stop him.
There's a third person there.
I mean, Josh Jacobs, right?
Nuh-uh.
Who?
Max Crosby.
Okay, that's fair. And so that, that just goes to saying there's more than 2 things. There's a lot of things we need to worry about.
That's my biggest worry right there. Because if Jackson is over there,
that's fact. That is fact. Dang, Shad, man, you gave me another thing to worry about.
I apologize, but that's been on my mind for some time now. I can't let it go.
Yeah, that's fact, though.
I mean, I like to think that at the end of the day, think about Duke Tomlin says Waller will destroy Rowe again. Rowe didn't play a lot on Sunday.
Yeah, what was up with that? I was wondering what that was about.
Javon Holland.
You think? Because
my God,
Brandon Jones was in there a lot, and that's what I didn't like.
But I think because Javon Holland is playing so good that they don't have to worry about certain things. Like Eric Rose in there, because in my opinion, the secondary, sometimes that other safety might need a little bit of help, right?
Right.
And so now that Eric Rose not there, it's because Javon Holland is able to play his game without any help, and Brandon Jones is the better corner when it comes down to it. I'm not saying that I'm just coming at it from a perception thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
that might be fact right there, though.
You know,
And also, that's another thing to bring up. I mean, we all think, oh, Grill is doing a wonderful job, but we had some first round talent riding the pine. Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, that's something to not, hey, you drafted in the first round, you need to produce like now.
Yeah.
today.
My whole
Yeah.
thing is we understand how our defense works. We have terrific defensive coordinators and coaches and all of that with our great defensive players and our scheme and everything. We have a lot of young offensive pieces, some that need to develop, some are in new positions and all of that stuff. And then our offensive coaches and coordinators are new as well. It's new to them. Like, at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's a novel idea. Maybe it'll turn out to be a genius move, but it sucks right now.
I mean, it's possible. I see, like,
Yeah.
if we hit, is like, oh, we got this new up and coming coach who won't cost as much, and these young pieces that won't cost as much. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we got tackles, we got guards trying to play tackle, and now we got guards trying to play center because they did it in high school or something, and now it's just like, but they went through college learning this whole new role, but now we're going to switch it. We got tight ends playing fullback, but they did that in college, so that's okay. I'm not upset with that. That's just blocking really to me, but is the nuance is like, why aren't we trying to get the simple things down first, get it coached up right before we start adding these new twists to the game in a way?
Thank you. Yeah. And we can't keep shopping at the thrift store, man. You might replace
Say it
Rice
again,
Krispies.
Dolphin Don Kansas.
I
Shopping
like
at
that.
the thrift store.
I like
That's right,
that.
man. I mean, you can replace Rice Krispies with Rice Crisps, but you can't replace Count Chocula.
Wow,
Throwing that out there, man.
my
I'm
God.
gonna throw it out there, man.
He went there.
That was a great one.
That was really
Shopping
good. I like
at the
that.
thrift store.
He said you can't replace Count Chocula.
No, you
I'm a
can't.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy myself.
Hey, that's a good one too.
Hey, no yawning in here, Rashad. No yawning. Don't
Hey,
be doing all that.
I've been up since 3:50. I'm trying to hold it together.
Dang.
All right. So let's talk about quarterbacks. So Derek Carr obviously has looked really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he plays this Sunday, what are some of the things that our defense needs to do to protect, to keep him contained and make? Because here, look, the stat is Josh Allen didn't throw for more than 180 yards.
Right.
So with that stat being said, our defense did what they needed to do to contain Josh Allen,
Do
right?
what they were supposed to do. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what does our defense need to do this Sunday to contain Derek Carr?
Our offense needs to hold the ball to give our defense some breath.
Hey, I feel like our offense held the ball well. I feel like that's why we held Josh Allen to where we held him last week. It was simply because our offense was moving the ball, was taking time off the clock. They just didn't put points on the board. And eventually we gave up 35. But Josh Allen was in a box. We had him for most of the game.
Fact.
And I mean, that shows you what can happen when the offense is actually moving the ball. Now, when we're putting up points and have the lead, then we can take more chances on defense. I want to see, give me 50% more zero blitz, because I'm not seeing it at all. And I understand why we're not doing it, because we feel like we're producing pressure with our 4 or 5 man pass rush. So why send the zero blitz? Just wreak havoc. Just let them know that you're coming a couple times to keep them on their toes, to let them feel like they don't know if we're actually doing a zero blitz or are we going to drop our linebackers in coverage.
I'm not ignoring you, Bones. I didn't see your last thing. What did he say? The slip and flaws are design plays, right? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I love you, Bones. You're my guy.
If we have
You're my guy, but come on, bro.
we have slip and fall design plays. That's what I'm talking about with that coaching stuff, and some things got to be done.
That's fact.
You know what's funny though? Up until this game, there were a small percentage of the fan base. I'm not going to say everybody, but a very small percentage of the fan base that were very critical of Flo and Greer. And it seems after this game, heading into this Vegas game, I would say 60% of the fan base is now very critical of Flo, as well as, and it's like overnight, a switch was flipped.
Man, I've been calling for Greer's card for a long time. His decision making in the offseason is horrible. Everybody praises him for the trades and everything. These are trades that you cannot turn down. If any team was offered 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks for an offensive lineman and a subpar wide receiver, you're going to take it. That's any that's any GM in the league. You're going to take it. He was saying no. He was like, well, Texas said I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse, and he couldn't refuse it.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
and we're praising him for it, and then it's like, oh well, the Minka Fitzpatrick trade, and Minka wanted out. Look at what Minka is now.
Yeah, but they still got what correct compensation.
Almost. All in all, I want you to think of it like this: we traded Minka for Noah.
Thank you. Oh my God!
Let's be real if we're going to be real. Yes, we got a first round pick out of it.
And what did we get out of the Tunsil deal, man? Really?
Waddle?
TD said it last night on his stream. I was watching TD's stream last night. He went through and said, if somebody, it was like Noah, Waddle, and Holland. And if Houston had called us and said, we'll give you Noah, Waddle, and Holland for Laramie Tunsil, would you have taken the deal? And all of a sudden the chat box went, no.
Do you understand? But this is also the problem when it comes to Greer for me. Do you know who we could have had with those picks? Jonathan Taylor, Antonio Winfield Jr. Who did we pass up on this year? Slater. Do we?
Slater, Najee.
Like.
Yeah, but I feel like we can get into all that. What's up, Cap for Life?
Hey guys, good morning. How you guys doing?
Cap,
good. How are you?
What's up, man?
Blood pressure, cholesterol.
Stop eating that Count Chocula like Dolphin Dom was talking about.
Delicious, man.
They're delicious.
Yeah, I agree with you guys, man. I seen that last night, what TV was saying. And I also saw my buddy Ethan Skolnick's got a podcast called Five Reasons Sports.
Yeah, 5 Reasons Sports. Shout out to Ethan.
Yeah, man. And you should have seen the list that Samurai Kai had up last night, man, of all the draft picks. From 2016. 2016 till now, all the hits and misses, but let's not talk about that, right?
Man.
All right, I don't want to get into this because I feel like we can get into it and have a whole show on it. Cap, let me get back into this Raiders conversation. What do you think we need to do on Sunday to win, like specifically?
I mean, if we're going to, play the way we played last season when and I love this stat. I've always held on to this stat because Larry brought it up to fruition for me, and I hold on to it. When Gaskin touches the ball for more than 16 or 19 times, I believe, the team's 6-0. Why are we deterring from what we did good last season? I mean, I know it's the second game of the season, but we abandoned it pretty damn fast and started getting cute with these new offensive plays that were just not even averaging 20 yards a pop. I mean, try to do that at least, man, before we dog the O-line, because pass protection is the problem. What we know run blocking is not. So, I mean, let's try to do that at least and try to utilize Gesicki in the slot like I've been saying, man. We all know the guy can't block, so why try to get cute and have him block? We got Waddle in motion. We can do both. I don't understand why we can't do both and start, spreading out the field more, especially with Fuller coming back. We got to think of something new, something downfield, nothing short, because I'm getting tired of, I love the Wildcat, and you know what me and Big John were talking about the other day? I love the Wildcat, but I don't want to live and die by the Wildcat, if that makes any sense.
Well, we saw what happens when we live and die by the Wildcat. We end up losing to a team that's got a really good defense.
Yeah, it's a gimmick, man. We don't want to be known for gimmicks.
Correct.
And I agree with everything you just said. I feel like our run game isn't perfect. It's easy to get away from, but we have to run the ball. I prefer to pass the ball to get the running game going, to get the defense honest. I felt like when we played the Patriots, we did the RPO, hit Waddle, and he scurries for another 10 yards. The next play, the defense backed up. It wasn't 8 in the box like they had. They backed up. They're like, okay, we see if he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to be a problem. So run a drag, run a screen play or whatever. Let them see what this speed can do. Get them honest and run the ball. Like, I don't get it. Even with when it's 7 in the box, we're still getting 5 yards of carry out of Gaskins. Imagine when we have 4 wide receivers out there and we got Gaskins and the offensive line and they're sitting there. We do not a quick draw. What is it? A delay. A delay handoff. It's nothing but open space for Gaskins in the long run. But what do I know? I'm not a professional.
But what do you know? You know what? You know what I know? Estefan is a Spurs fan, and the Spurs suck.
Esto. Super Esto.
Man, what's up, y'all? What's up? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Estefan.
Good morning.
Hey, I got a song for y'all. It goes like this. Da 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 dun dun da 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 ba 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 ba. Deshaun Watson. Hey, bro.
Oh my God, really?
Hey, bro. We're up shit creek without a paddle. Go get Deshaun Watson. We are crying for it. We've been crybabies and just acknowledge and come to the dark side. Come to the dark side, baby. Come to the dark side.
We're talking about the Raiders. What do we need to do against the Raiders, Estefan?
Well, make that trade.
I knew that was coming. I
can't even have a real.
You left yourself open for that one.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
No. Hey, bro, we have no business winning this game. We had no business winning week 1.
Come on, bro. Like.
That's
I
facts.
need you.
That's facts.
Really. I got you.
Wait.
Positivity, man. What do the Dolphins need to do? In a perfect world,
why
how do the
aren't
Dolphins
we
win
supposed to win this game?
Bro, they're the better team, bro. They just beat 2 legit teams. Everybody knows the AFC North is the cream of the crop right now, bro. Everybody knows that. We could have been, but the Dolphins screwed it up last week with not competing at all, bro. We are in the infancy stage with this offense, bro. You don't just come out of that crap, bro. Like, I'm sorry to tell y'all, I don't know how they're going to pull this miracle out of their ass. We're not even a playoff team. And now you can start talking about if we don't make the playoffs, what's going to happen to Flores, bro?
Bro, we're not talking about that. We were talking about the Raiders. What do we need to do to win against the Raiders?
There's nothing we could do, bro. We're up shit creek without a paddle, bro.
I disagree.
We're screwed, bro. We are screwed, bro.
No, man. No. Don't buy that.
I'm not buying that.
Have y'all ever seen the Water Boy when the dude's all, oh no, we suck again? That's us. That's us, bro. We suck again. Oh my gosh. Hey, bro. No, honestly, if you want to try to win this game, it has to be a field possession game. You would have to stop them, limit their points with our offense. And we were doing it against the Bills, if y'all noticed. Like, okay, we were missing field goals. We missed? Did we miss it? No. We went for it on fourth down and didn't convert, right?
They took away the field goal twice.
But right, but see, I saw the silver lining in that because we held them deep on, as far as field position goes. They had to drive, bro. They could not get enough first downs, and they ended up punting the ball back to us. So I see a silver lining where we could possibly start playing that field position game, and we would need to be more creative with our playbook, bro. We forecast everything. We telegraph everything, bro.
Agree.
We telegraph everything it's too easy to stop, bro. We're too predictable. They have to become right now. We have the same issue with our offense that we did with Chan Gailey. It was too predictable. You can't be like that. You have to be able to disguise what you're going to do offensively, bro. You got to make them look left when you're going right, bro. We don't do any of that.
All right. So hold on. There's a few things I think nobody here will disagree with me. Number one, we haven't seen the entire playbook. We haven't even seen a quarter of the playbook. Correct?
You can't because the approach that they're taking.
Bro, I got
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
Disagree with me or disagree? Do you agree?
All right. Yeah, no shit. Sorry, bro.
Square jar. Number two. We haven't even given Tua time to make his progressions when it comes down to having time behind in the pocket. Correct?
I agree. I thought you were going another way with that.
Me too.
Okay. I'm asking a few different questions here.
I agree.
So you guys. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like you slid in. It sounds like you slid in an excuse for Tua right there, but okay.
See, why does it have to be excuses?
Bro, the take don't lie. That's why.
CBD, it's not excuses, but I just feel like it's the baby coddling with the progressions and all that stuff. We've been hearing it already for almost a year and a half.
Nah. You can't make progressions in less than 2 seconds. I'm gonna let y'all know that now.
I get that, but look at Lamar Jackson. Look, let me tell you something. Lamar Jackson is balling with the O-line that we purged not once but twice.
Lamar Jackson is a running quarterback.
Listen to me. We purged the O-line twice, did we not?
Lamar Jackson.
And their right guard just went down last week. The guy is producing with nothing. With nothing.
Lamar Jackson isn't Tua Tagovailoa.
I understand. I get that. But what I'm trying to get at is, listen to me. What I'm trying to get at is if you can't do that, and this is a mobile quarterback world where you got to throw the ball, you're not going to stand in the pocket with a guy that's got a busted hip. I'm sorry. I mean, let's just be realistic.
You know what the problem is? The offensive line is built for a mobile quarterback.
And that's their fault.
We don't have.
That's their fault.
It's not Tua's fault. So it's not coddling Tua. It's honestly
I'm talking about the O-line excuse.
He needs to get it done.
Don't excuse and misinterpret me. What I'm saying is I keep hearing excuses for the O-line. I've been hearing it for the past 15 years. If that was the issue, why didn't we draft linemen in the first round? Somebody answer me that.
Because I think, and I had this conversation yesterday with TD, or the day before with TD. I forget if it was yesterday or the day before. But I think that they truly thought, and I didn't think this a week ago. I do think this now because now it makes sense to me. I think that they were thinking that they were going another way with the direction of the quarterback. Okay. And I think, yep. And I think that when it came down to it and they didn't make that move, they had to use the resources that they had. Right. And they had to go out and get, the guys from Baltimore and whoever else they could. They had to cherry pick a line, or cherry pick's the wrong word. They had to go out and find a line that they could kind of put something decent together. Now, here's the reality: they've been playing like crap, but some of their numbers show that they're not horrible. They just need to get.
Correct.
They need to get, but the eye test shows me that they're crap.
They just need.
The eye test shows me that they're horrible.
They look like the Keystone Cops.
I feel like they need to be protected. They need more play calling to protect them from their inefficiencies. Because right now we're sitting there saying, "Go out there and block," and they're sitting there.
Keith Smith, so
getting put on their butt.
I hate saying that. Keith. But the reality is, nothing else even remotely makes sense as to why they have not done what they should have done,
No.
and that is
Steven,
Rashawn
Wait,
Slater
I can
or
tell-
Panay Saywell or somebody
I can
like
tell
that.
you what the problem.
listen up real quick. You remember before the season started when I told y'all this is what they think, not what I think, and I think we all agree that this guy's not our best offensive lineman. But when I presented the question, they thought their best offensive lineman was Austin Jackson, which plays what side? The left side, bro. So they were going into this the whole time with this personnel set up for Deshaun. And I actually brought this up to EM a long time ago during the summer, bro, when everything wasn't making sense in free agency and especially after the draft, bro. I told him, like, because I wanted them to work things out with Tua, bro. But I finally just came to, I just made my peace with that's not what they want. That's why I am the way that I am. I made peace with it. I'm good with it. Whatever. But look, bro, if you look at how they addressed our team, bro, it's just not meant for Tua to succeed, bro. This offensive line can still produce with that guy in our offense, bro. And bro, there's so many people that use the excuse that he can't. No. Deshaun Watson can.
Deshaun,
Yes, bro. That is a lie, bro.
That's
that's great because everybody says, "Oh, well, if Watson plays here, or if
it's going to be the same thing,
Hunter
though.
played
What you
here,
just
or
said-
if Tannehill played here, we don't know that. We do not know that. We don't have crystal balls, guys.
It's a hypothetical, bro. All it is they're all Watsoneers, bro. They're still tied to this player, bro. They'd rather be tied to a player than be able to win. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, bro. That's the truth. Everybody's tied to Tua.
What you said was this offensive line can produce with Deshaun Watson. No, Deshaun Watson can produce.
Yeah,
that offensive line ain't
it's
doing
the same
nothing.
shit, bro. You know what it is.
It's not really.
It's not the same, Estefan.
We
Deshaun-
all know.
No, it's not.
Deshaun
Here's why.
Watson.
Listen.
We all know Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback. Deshaun Watson is going to
Deshaun
produce.
Watson is
Are they not going to take the field together?
He's had bad offensive line and he's produced. The question is not who's the better producer.
Who's the
Deshaun
most
Watson
sacked?
or Tua.
Hold on.
We know the answer to that.
Get the guy on the team. It'll work.
All right, real quick. Who's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL the last 5 years?
Russell Wilson and Ryan Tannehill.
And
they all came out when Andrew Luck came out.
Okay, forget Tannehill for a second. Russell Wilson is
I know,
where
but you asked the question. I'm answering you. First was Russell Wilson, then Tannehill.
Okay. And does Russell Wilson have a good offensive line?
He's a mobile quarterback with two stud receivers.
Does Russell Wilson have a good offensive line? Yes or no?
No, because they always
not.
have to use
does not.
tight ends. Yeah.
He does not. He's a good mobile quarterback who gets the job done. And at the end of the day, if Deshaun Watson was here, and that's exactly how I now believe, I didn't before, I do now, I truly believe that this team was built with the intention of having Deshaun Watson here.
Why is that, Stevie D? Why?
Because there's no other reasonable reason as to why they didn't address the offensive line with somebody like Panay Saywell, Rashawn Slater, Creed Humphrey, Tristan Wirfs.
And whose fault is that?
It's Greer's. I'll give it. It's Greer's.
Thank you.
But with that being said, Cap, I agree. I also think that this team was focused on one direction. And when that direction did not work out the way that they thought it was, they had to work with what they had. And right now, that's scraps.
I agree.
And so now that puts us to week 3. By the way, I don't think this is a bad team. I don't think that this is a team that cannot win. I think this team can win. I think they can win more than 10 games. I just want to see how this week plays out.
You talking about the Dolphins?
Yes.
Yeah.
If this team comes out and pulls out a W in Vegas, this is still, in my opinion, a 13-win team.
I'm here for that. I agree.
But if they lose,
I think
we're going to be in for a long season.
No. We'll get it together. We'll find a way to make it work with Rice Crisps and no Count Chocula.
No, bro. We need that cinnamon toast crunch, my guy.
Hey, bro. I'm week to week on this because they are not consistent. I can't give a definite answer like you guys. I would love to, bro, but it's just not realistic in my opinion. I respect y'all's opinion, but I can't give that opinion. No way, bro. They're way too inconsistent, man. They haven't even taken off, bro.
Yeah,
And it's like, man, bro, they need to gain some kind of identity
Okay, Flexen
and
is
a
in the
rhythm.
building.
But that's my point.
Hey,
That's I
Flexen,
mean, we
get up
always
here
try
with
to
TD.
throw.
Yeah, man. I don't hear from him, man. He always be ghost.
I know, right?
That's
Okay,
what I
Flex. Everybody wants you to come up here. I put the chat, the link to the chat in here. Get up here, Flex.
What's good, YouTube?
That's what I be crying about.
We miss you, Flex.
We sit here, we say there ain't no production, and we see no growth out of this offense.
All right, so 4P's asked TD Fins talk. So you sell the farm to get him, but you don't protect him. That's malpractice. Nobody said. Let's get something straight. I'm not saying this is the route I would have gone. I'm not even saying it's the route that they should have gone. I'm just saying it's the only one that makes sense to me that on how they went about it.
These guys are still young. They're going to get. They have potential to get better. It's just not going to work with Tua. They don't. They
no.
Look.
They're not.
Hold on. Let me say.
No, I have the mute button. That's Finn, and I'm telling you right now that they're not going to give Tua a chance. It's not that he can't do it. They're not going to give him a chance here.
I don't want to go in circles, but what I'm saying.
Now you're unmuted. Go ahead, S.
Oh damn! I didn't even know. Look, their timelines as far as their development, they are not coexisting together, bro. It's not working. Their timelines on their development are not together, bro. This offensive line needed to gel before Tua was trying to go through progressions and figure out this offense and gain a rhythm, bro. He is the point guard on this team, just like a basketball team needs a point guard, bro. When you have a point guard who's not in rhythm, not moving the ball in basketball, bro, your point production goes down, bro. And you're
All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on. K Flexen is in the building.
Yo. Dímelo.
What's going on, bro?
I missed you, my guy. Where you been?
What's good, YouTube?
What's good? What's up? What's up? Hey, yeah, I miss y'all. School, work, life. You know how that go.
You know what I hear? A lot.
But I'm back though. No, I'm back. I'm back. You see, I uploaded 2 days. Huh?
Hey, a lot of excuses. We want to hear more K Flexen. The masses want more K Flex.
Yeah, I'm back for sure. I'm about to upload like 5-6 times a week. 100%. Like
nice.
I just school. I got to get my schedule right.
You see the way my schedule is set up is.
Nah, my schedule is crazy though. Y'all wouldn't believe it.
All right, Flex. Talk to me. Like we haven't heard from you in a while, so let's back up a little bit, and then we'll get into Vegas. I still want to say Oakland for some reason, but what do you think about this team so far? What do you think about the last 2 weeks?
So I'll be thinking about the Dolphins all day. So I'll be thinking I don't know about defense. Just if we just went up against like the greatest defenses in the world, because that's a possibility, or if our offense is really this trash. But I think we're gonna figure out this week because Vegas they got a decent defense, but we should be able to score. But because you got to think, I think like the Bills are really good on defense, and I think the Steelers are not. The Bills and the Patriots are really good on defense. So I don't know if we're as bad as we look. You know what I'm saying?
No, look, I totally agree with that. But like, what do you attribute last week's loss to? Do you think it's
we lost last week for but like, okay, so
for every reason?
I thought it was off. Hey, I'm gonna lie, because I thought it was the offensive line was okay. Let me break that. The first quarter, I seen the cornerback run off the edge, unblock and just destroy Tua. He suplexed them, and so I'm like, yo. At first, I was thinking they was blitzing more than we was blocking, but I didn't know what was going on. And then, I started seeing. We lost because every reason. Our offensive line is terrible. And then also, I guess, I watched the video. I got tagged in an Instagram video. TD, he in here. He was talking about something about Tua pointing out the wrong blitzes or something. And so I get that was a good point, I think. because Omar said that the offensive line is not responsible for the cornerback. So I think it's a combination, and you can just sum it up as our pass protection is just terrible at every
Thank
level.
you.
At every
Thank
single
you.
level that
Thank
you want
you.
to say, because our offensive line is not good just because Tua isn't like, bro, everybody just sucks. I don't know what else I can really
Thank you.
I don't know what
you.
else I can really say. Like,
Well, you know what? You have been quiet on YouTube, but you've
Terrible.
been talking a lot of stuff on Twitter. Your Twitter's
yeah, I do
been
be
great.
tweeting. Yeah,
I
do
love
tweeting.
your tweets, by the way.
Nah,
So let me ask you, what do you think about this week? Like, what do the Dolphins need to do this week? Whether Tua plays or doesn't play, like, what are your thoughts of this week?
Well, hopefully win, but like if we lose this week, I'm gonna be on panic mode because like really, the Vegas is good. I'm not disrespecting Vegas, but we should beat them. You feel me?
I agree.
If we're actually even decent, we should beat them.
And as of 10 days ago, we all thought this team was a playoff team, 10 to 12 wins. Everybody thought I thought 13.
The aggravating part for me is it's the same thing every single year. Like every single year of my existence as a Dolphin fan, we do the same thing, and it's like I'm living in a simulation and nobody else sees it. But it's like, yo, this happens every single year. Like we do the same exact. It's always a line. Ain't never on some other stuff. We don't never lose because our defense is giving up. Our offense is scoring 40, but our defense is giving up more. Like we never lose in a different way. It just be our offensive line, our quarterback. It just be the same. It just be the same thing every time. Every
and it doesn't matter who's running the franchise.
Exactly. No matter who. It don't matter who the GM, it don't matter who the I don't want to say GM, but it don't matter who the coach is, it don't matter who the quarterback is, it don't matter who on the offensive line. We lose because the same thing every time.
And we always start slow, right?
And then guess what? And guess what's gonna happen when the offseason starts? No. This is what's gonna happen. Oh my God. This is the theory. So we lose because our offensive line every single season, right?
Yep.
And then we get into the offseason, and guess what? As soon as free agents start, Corey Lindsey, he want too much money. They tripping paying him. This dude, he want too much money. They tripping paying. We will never do that. We too smart for that. We too smart to pay this offensive line. We too smart for that. We gonna save our money.
Preach.
Flip, turn around and get mad because our line stuck again. I'll be like, what you want to do? Like, and then we'd be so happy we get a bunch of low-level offensive linemen, but because they can play guard and left tackle, now all of a sudden I'm supposed to act like,
Thank you.
They can play guard.
My God.
So I'd rather have a super good left tackle that can play left tackle than to be like, oh, we got this guy because he can play 4 different positions at a low level. Like what does that matter?
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Projects and not proven players. Projects has always been their problem. Get proven players.
We get excited off of backups. That was Tom Brady's
Flex
backup
founding
center.
father. Talk to him, Omar.
That was Lamar Jackson's backup tackle.
Rice Crisps, not Rice Krispies.
Flex is a founding father. I didn't. Where are the gray hairs at?
I don't got no gray hairs yet, but fucking with
Man,
the Dolphins.
no,
Messing with the Dolphins. I might
working on it.
Swear John, Flex.
My bad.
All right, so let me ask you, Derek Carr. So we contain Josh Allen to 180 passing yards under. And so that tells me that our defense did work on Sunday. I don't even if Derek Carr plays, I think that Derek Carr is going to be somebody that we can contain. So the question is, besides Darren Waller, is there anybody from the Raiders that you can think of off the top of your head that the Dolphins really just need to stop?
Ruggs.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Super fast, but like in Carr, he pretty good too. Raiders pretty good. I only seen the Ravens game. I didn't watch the last game, but against the Raiders, they pretty good. They got some talent, and I don't know if Josh Jacobs gonna play, but they got some talent, and they're gonna be angry. They're gonna be angry as we should have been against the Bills because we basically eliminated them. So.
Yeah, Gruden wants to beat us.
Man, if we get beat by, I ain't gonna lie. If we lose to the Raiders, it's gonna be a bad week. I'm gonna overreact.
K-Flexin, let me ask you a question, K-Flexin.
What's up?
If it does happen and we do lose, does it get to the point where you decide in your heart of hearts, we got to make a change, we got to make a move, we can't wait, we got to salvage the season? Do you have that mindset?
You know what? I can't really even say my answer, but let's just say,
poke your chest out, bro.
Nah.
Give me a wink. Give me a wink.
Nah, because I ain't about being scared, but
you see this thumbnail Superman right here, bro? I ain't scared.
All right. So here's my thing. I'm so desperate. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so desperate at this point. I'm so tired. I'm not gonna be no 60-year-old fan. Ain't never seen my team win a Super Bowl. So this is how desperate I am at this point. I say, look, man, if we lose another week, the Texans do gotta play that they don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to get Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, baby.
Go ahead, sip
That's
your Gatorade.
the man, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't really say that though, because right now is not the right thing. But
you can say this is America. This is America.
Nah, you know how I go. But like I'm so desperate. Like at this point, like I'm damn near. I'm so done with football because we just lose the same way every time, bro.
Nah, don't give up, man. Don't give up, man.
Year in and year out. That much I'll give you. We lose the same way year in. It's not like we find different ways to lose. No, we lose the same way, no matter who's here. Bad O-line, a quarterback that we think can be great. And by the way, I still love Tua, just so everybody knows.
Don't forget. We also can't stop the run. Right up the middle, bro. That's also a characteristic, bro.
I forgot about
that. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, Flex getting yelled at. Flex, you getting yelled at? You're on mute, Flex. We can't hear you.
I'm not getting yelled at. I'm sure.
Okay. So Flex, man, what can we look forward to coming up on your channel here soon, bro?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna upload like 5 times a week for sure.
You said that last time you were up here.
I know, but I be having stuff going on. You don't even know. Like I just be
just like you were going to do a podcast for me, man. What happened, my guy? What happened?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what happened to the podcast. Oh, that's so I have a lot of.
I didn't mean to call you out in front of everybody.
Nah, I'm glad you did. No, I don't care. But like, I was just trying to tell you. So the podcast was I uploaded the first video, right, and then like my partner I had, like, I'm so bad with communication. Like I didn't text him back for like a week. And he got mad. He was like, "Yo, you could have just told me you didn't want to do the podcast no more." But he don't know I'm just terrible with communication. So I think I got to find a new partner, type shit. But I'll be back. I'll be back when I can find a new partner. So if you want to be a partner,
you were supposed to do a podcast on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network.
Well, I know, but I don't have a part. I'll do a one-man podcast on the network. Yeah, there's no issue.
I know about 5 or 6 people. Some of them that are up here right now.
Yeah, but a lot of people say they're ready, but they're not ready for the tag. Like
it's work. It's work. Tell them it's work.
Ain't nobody ready for me, man. They can't handle me.
I need somebody who's not scared to say what's on their mind. So yeah,
who could that be?
I would say we got Estefan.
Go get Pete, bro. Go get Pete.
But at the same time, like, okay.
But Pete be talking crazy. I love Pete.
It's a level.
But hey, that crazy looks like it's reality now, right? Nobody wants to.
A lot of y'all just say no, but here's the thing. A lot of people just say like what's the most likely outcome negative wise, and then just when it comes to just act like they know stuff. Yeah. Like, bro, the offensive line sucks. Everybody knew that. Like, I don't know who thought the offensive line was good. So if I would have predicted the offensive line sucked, I mean, I would have been a genius. I knew that everybody knew the offensive line sucked.
Oh my goodness!
But I'm finna start doing that though.
That's a hot take, bro.
Master
yeah, that wasn't no hot take. That wasn't no hot take.
Master Park said, "K Flexin, what's up with your Madden game, man? You can get this work."
But Master Park, I don't think what people don't understand about me is I really play Madden. Like not even on no like y'all just play Madden because it's football. I watch football because I play Madden. So like I really started playing Madden before I ever started watching football. I really play Madden. So no Dolphin fans ever gonna beat me. I'm just telling you the facts. Unless you actually play Madden too.
Cameron from East 32 Dolphins Tailgate, my brother from another mother. I love you, Cameron, just so you know. Just I'm throwing it out there, man. You all got to chill. We're 2 games into this. I said preseasons the Finn would lose to Vegas, then beat the Colts and Bucks. Y'all are lying if you wouldn't take 3-2 after 5 games. #truth.
How are we gonna beat the Bucks? Whatever you've seen about the Finns that would suggest that we have any opportunity to beat the Bucks. But I mean, I think we'll win. I think we're gonna win every game. But what have you seen that would make you confident that we will beat the Bucks?
That's just the Miami Dolphins, man.
I'll give you one even better. The Colts are averaging more than we are.
We're going to beat the teams that you don't think we're going to beat. That's so Dolphins.
Yeah, that is Dolphins. That's why I'm done with football. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we got to do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to fire everybody, and I think I'm not gonna lie. I overreact a lot, but that's what I do. But I hate I'm starting to hate because we just lose the same way every year. Like I don't know how you could watch this for 70 years and just be like, yeah, this is cool.
But like, hey, Batman2423 from Dolphins Junkie said, K Flex, hit me up. I'm down to continue podcasting. I just had the same scenario with my co-host.
Oh yeah, hey, Angel, Batman, yeah.
Hey, but y'all are doing this on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, just so y'all know.
Oh, of course.
K Flex,
Right.
stop smiling, yo. Stop smiling, Flex.
That was fine. But I gotta really get back on my stuff though. So, and I see y'all doing everything, and so it encourages me when I look at this and TD and Dudley and Reason. Everybody encourages me to keep going. Well, motivate. I won't say encourage. It motivate me to upload more and stuff like that. So
To step up that game, man.
yeah, because
yo,
you're here every morning. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
yo, say it again. I'm here when?
Every morning.
Every
so
morning.
so that do motivate me. So I'm gonna be better for sure.
Amen. Amen.
Omar says Flex is a founding father in the Dolphin community. That's what he meant.
Omar, talk to him. I you know what I'm saying? Don't well, I give my credit most of the time, but sometimes,
All right, real quick.
Man, yeah.
Ennis wants to get in. Ennis, what's up, Ennis?
Morning. What's the topic today? What's the topic?
Well, right now we got Flex on, and we're letting Flex take over the show for a little bit. But yeah, man, what's up with you?
I don't want to change the narrative of your show. I just.
Well, do you have a question? Do you have a question for K Flexin?
Do you think K Flexin is the coaching, or do you think it's the players?
I think it's the
both.
Yeah, it ain't like that's the way everybody got really like, bro. It ain't even one thing. We're so screwed from top to bottom as far as pass protection. There's nothing positive I can really say.
Man.
Like
Bill Callahan, cough, cough.
Because like you got to think, even if let's say our coaching was great and we were picking up all the blitzes. Jesse Davis still can't block, and neither can Austin Jackson. So there's no positive I can really say about anything on the offensive line besides I hope they get better. But I will tell you this: the last time that our offensive line was this bad, our coach was literally on drugs. So I would say that.
Say it.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
The other day,
I believe that O-line
was this bad.
That's so true.
Our offensive line coach was doing crack off strippers.
No, I'm not even lying. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I was looking like I'm like, yo, when I seen these guys getting running in, unblocking everything, I'm like, yo, something's going on that we don't know about. This is not even realistic. Like this is not even reasonable. This is not even.
It's when you see it on film, it looks ridiculous. It looks like like middle school children versus grown men. The way these 340-pound linemen are getting put on their butt, it makes no sense.
But
on a 4-man rush.
Real quick, did y'all see though on the one that tour got
Dolphins
hurt?
said Flex Madden's game is trash.
The reason the Bills got off the line so fast because the play calling was coming in late and the count was coming down to 0, so they knew when the ball was going to be snapped. That's how Evan Nesbitt got the jump on day. That goes to bad coaching. You getting the play call in late.
Hey, Ennis, I want to give you a fun fact, Ennis. If this is the coaching's problem, let me tell you this, and I seen this the other day. I don't know who had it, but I want to give them credit for it. After all these games that Flores has played now, do you know that Adam Gase has a better record than him when he was here?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yo, I'm waiting for the fan base to turn on Flores. I'm just waiting. It's about to happen.
It's coming.
It already started.
It kind of already started, but like for me personally,
which I don't think it should. I love Flores.
The only thing that makes me mad is like I feel like
I don't think this is Flores' fault.
Yo, whoever's making these draft picks though, I think honest to God.
Yeah, but when you take that many ass whooping from the Bills, bro, people are starting to get a little, I mean, one time, all right, bro. But you would have thought you got your ass whooped 56 to whatever last year at the end of the season. You're gonna come out, bro. Like we're talking about the Raiders coming out against us for what we did, bro, and we straight up got whooped again, bro. Bro, they're in our heads. I'm not gonna lie, they're in my head, bro. I was thinking about them yesterday. I'm having nightmares about the Bills still, bro. So you can only imagine what it feels like for these players, bro. But so I mean, 2 really bad wins back to back to the Bills, bro. That'll do it for the fan base as far as if they're gonna turn or not, bro.
Can I say something about what TD just said? I honestly.
He said even if the O-line played well, the receivers were dropping.
I want to comment on that too.
Entire offense. Go ahead, Flex.
Yep, and this is why I don't understand why during the off season when everybody commenting these play-by-plays talking about Albert Wilson, this, that, the third is the greatest receiver in Dolphin history in the Ring of Honor, and then he get on the real field and drop 2 balls. I'm looking like, oh, what happened? What happens to all this? This is why I don't pay attention to training camp. This is why it's so hard for me
Practice
to make
all
content
pro.
in the off season because it's just be some stuff just don't really matter and people think it matters. Ew, that never mattered. Like I promise you, Adam Shaheen, training camp hero. I haven't seen him this year. I haven't seen Albert Wilson this year. And that's like it just don't make a lot of stuff don't make sense. And then Jakeem Grant fumble. Yo, our whole offense is terrible. I don't know
drop passes.
who could you actually blame for this offense. Who could you blame?
Well, another thing, you never saw Mac Hollins out there, man. I mean, he was showing out a little bit.
Certain people saying it's all
Dolphin Don.
Hey guys, who is the guy I want to see play? Everybody say his name.
Reed Sinnett.
No.
Deshaun Watson.
Wide receiver.
Deshaun Watson.
I'm not even going to say his name.
I am the president of the Kirk Merritt fan club.
Bro, that guy ain't gonna do crap. He is not gonna come in and make a difference.
I'm ready for.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. Longer we gotta wait.
Y'all wait till Kirk Merritt get on this field and start putting in work.
I want.
You might as well get him out there, bro.
I want to go 1-13 just so we pull these practice squad players and see what they got. And if they do better than everybody, cut the whole team. Just sell the team.
Yes.
I'm done.
Yes, Rashad.
It's ridiculous. We continuously put these people on the field who do not produce. And it's like, oh, well, in practice, they do this. And in the offseason, they called Tua and they ran routes. So they're definitely going to be on the roster.
I'll be back.
Why? They're not good. I'm mad. I got to get up real quick.
I know. I don't give a damn if they sent my grandmother a birthday card, man. Come on.
They're not good. Why are they
Kirk's not. Kirk Merritt, I know we like him as a guy, but
Flex. Don't talk about Kirk Merritt on my show, yo. Like, that's my guy.
What does he follow you on Twitter?
See, there you go. First of all, listen to me right now, K-Flex. Kirk Merritt, when he plays, is going to be the man, bro. Kirk Merritt is going to be the best receiver the Dolphins have when they play. When they finally put him on the field, he's going to be the man. I'm just letting y'all know.
I believe you.
Keep the receipt.
He can't be worse. He can't be worse than Grant.
I'm sorry. If Kirk Merritt sucks, he sucks. Get him off the practice squad, but get Jakeem out of here. Albert Wilson, man. Listen here. If he was that good,
Andrevius said Kirk Merritt getting the same snaps as us.
Well, Jakeem is a one-dimensional player. He needs to be on the return team, and that's that.
My whole thing is if Albert Wilson was so good, now he's so good. What happened during his prime? Where was this great receiver in his prime? But now he's pushing 30. He's this great slot, also outside receiver. He's God's gift to man. He's a steal. Oh yeah, Albert Wilson's back. It's Albert Wilson.
I don't know where people come up with. I don't know what people be. He's a
perfect receiver for Tua.
Albert Wilson is a good receiver. We don't have a quarterback to get these guys the ball, yo.
No,
not even cover
you're not about to do that.
His arm is weak.
You're not about to do that.
With the BS again.
If you're the perfect receiver and the ball hits you in the hands and you drop it, you're not the perfect receiver.
Look at Flex like this.
Flex like this.
I think we're trying to argue about one player. Our offense is screwed, y'all. Every player sucks. I don't know if y'all. Let's just get that out the way.
They all suck.
They all suck. They all just suck, y'all. Like y'all can say, oh, it's Tua. Oh, it's Malcolm Brown. Like they all suck. Like Waddle's good. Devontae Parker's pretty good. Like, but like for the most part, these guys just suck.
Well, I'm telling you, Albert Wilson still has a lot of potential. I get the Jakeem Grant thing. I understand. He drops passes.
Has potential. How does that sound?
He drops passes and then he goes smiles on the sideline after he does it. You just want to go slap the shit out of him because you're pissed off sitting in front of the TV. Because in a live game action, he's not producing. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it with him, but I still believe that Albert Wilson can produce for us. I just feel like we don't have the quarterback to get it done.
That's like, if I was in the same room with Janet Jackson, I could potentially talk her into a date. Come on, man. Ain't no potential there.
How you don't feel like the quarterback can't get it to him?
I believe you can, man. Believe in yourself, bro.
When you got 2.5 seconds to throw the ball,
you can't really blame Tua. Like, what does Tua do that's so bad? I mean, what does he do that's so bad? I mean, he just...
don't let TD come on here, boy.
I gotta have I ain't gonna lie. TD going, because I don't really watch YouTube like that, but TD going viral on Twitter. So I got to talk to TD because he going viral. Everybody can't.
TD, get up here, yo.
Tua's a savant, man. He's a savant. He relies on his natural ability.
Nobody wants to talk about the slant. Nobody wants to talk about the slant to Parker that got called back. How Tua manipulated the corner to bite on the slant to out to Waddle, and he hit Parker.
Man upfield, yeah.
That was the
lead.
But that's the problem. That's all we run is slants. That's all we run is slants.
But then that's on the coaching.
Because
that's all we run.
We got.
That's on coaching. That ain't on Tua.
Well, it's on O-lines, like K Flex said, man. Terrible.
Like what are we? Okay, let me ask y'all this. What do we do right?
It's like when they line up. It's like I bet they're gonna run the slant.
Time out. Listen to Flex. Go ahead, Flex.
What do we do good? Can we say one good thing about what do we do good on offense?
Turnovers.
What do we do right?
Turnovers.
Wait.
Offense.
We run the ball.
Gaskins.
We run the ball well, but we don't run the ball.
We don't run it.
So
that's the sad thing.
That doesn't answer Flex's question. That means we didn't do it well.
Well, I mean, we do that as well. We do that well, and Gaskins. I mean, there's questions about his durability, but that's why we got Ahmed.
We suck really, really well. I'll say that.
We do.
We will go out there and straight suck and look good doing it.
TD, get up here. All right, Flex. Let me ask you another question.
Good.
If Tua doesn't play on Sunday, and we're stuck with Jacoby Brissett, like, yo, your face, that twitch, that face was everything. Yo, you answered the question.
I mean, truth be told, I think we should win with either one of the quarterbacks. I mean, Tua haven't shown me that he's so good to where I think, like, truth be told, the drop off between Tua and Jacoby Brissett is like crazy. Like, y'all think that drop off's crazy? From what I've seen, I don't know. I don't think. I mean, Tua hasn't. Yo, we go back to this one Cardinals game to say Tua is just like a GOAT, but I haven't seen anything other than that to imply that Brissett is any much worse than him. To be honest, is there a poser?
TD, get up here, yo.
But Brissett, doesn't he seem like Mr. Huxtable? I mean, Dr. Huxtable, he's a little too straight laced for the offense, man. I think.
What do you mean straight laced? Like he can't go off strip?
Yeah, he doesn't feel like that.
They're not the same. Tua's arms better. Brissett, even though he's not fast, he can make things happen with his legs because of his size. He's not easy to bring down, but his arm's not as good as Tua's. Them outside the numbers throws, like when he threw that interception. Oh my God, bro!
Yeah.
Anybody? I mean, bro, man, you could have gotten like an amateur out of college to go intercept that thing, bro. That thing was in the air forever, bro.
And
so
if he waited a little longer, Waddle was breaking free. That's why Waddle was jumping up and down. Like, come on, man.
I think, can we just run the ball? Give me 35 carries between three backs. Just run the ball.
Bro. If you think about it, if we're gonna get our ass whooped, at least establish the run game so that the next game you'll have established something, some kind of idea.